Cricket in England was divided by class.
Cricket was all about that class distinction. It was gentlemen running the game.
Until the 1960s, English cricket was even physically divided between an upper class, the amateurs, and a lower class, the professionals.
We went out of different gates at Sheffield. The amateur came out of the centre gates, we came out of the end gates. They got a lot of privileges, like when you play at Scarborough Festival. They all stayed at the Grand Hotel. We stayed at the boarding house down the road.
In good times, English cricket has been a winning combination of amateur traditions of flair and elegance and the steely determination of the professional. Although cricket was meant to be a force for unity in the Empire, back in England, the game was split along class lines. Gentlemen amateurs could afford to play for the love of the game, whereas lower-class professionals, known as players, were paid to perform. This division could even be seen in contrasting styles of batting.
The amateurs, who were groomed in public schools and probably universities, were taught to play correctly by taking a nice step down the pitch and stroking the ball through the offside in a very sort of aesthetically pleasing way. Whereas the professionals, who were brought up probably on the village green and clubs and so on, were much more adept at still hitting the ball to leg.
The nuggety professional batsmen would just be sort of turning it off their legs in a kind of workmanlike way and so on. And there's no doubt over the years, strokes to the offside have always been seen as having a greater sort of, somehow greater moral value.
Though the amateurs might have the style, by the mid-19th century, it was the professionals who were making a success of cricket.
Now, the professionals, being professionals, wanted to make money out of their skills, and they stumbled upon a great scheme for making money, which was to go around the country, calling themselves an England 11, playing odds matches. And that means that there would be 11 England players, but they would be playing 22 or even more of the sides got up by local teams. They would charge appearance money for this and made quite a lot of money out of it. MCC, of course, were rather disdainful of this, but in terms of the attraction to crowds, the amateurs didn't really have an answer. All the best cricketers were professionals.